Lebetkin, do you Rabbi from another planet? Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell, so you are notified when new videos drop. And I have a plea out there for anybody watching this. Could they go and buy Bryan Hitch, the comic book artist Bryan Hitch, a calendar? Because he does not know it's 2021. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's been Rip Van Winkling. He's been sleeping away. Doesn't know it's 2021, and he has committed, I think, an unpardonable crime for 2021. And interestingly, he's committed an unpardonable crime for both sides of the cultural aisle. So don't look good for you, Bryan, mate. Don't look good. But honestly, wish him no ill whatsoever. Before we get to the story, can I ask you guys, can you hit the like button? I like to be liked. I think everybody likes to be liked. I think being liked is kind of a nice thing. So hit the like button, and I'll be clear. Even if you don't like this video or me, can you hit the like button here? I don't mind if you fib to YouTube. It doesn't bother me at all. Like, share this video. Sharing is great. A comment. I'd love to hear your comments about this one, because this is interesting. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that subscriber bell. Hit the subscriber button, and ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. But hit the subscribe button if you would be so good. We're heading towards 3,000 subscribers, but do not tell those little scamps at YouTube, because they will like take more people off my channel before you can blink. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. These are all great things. Another great thing, another fantastic thing would be checking out my Indiegogo. 2 incredible graphic novels. I'm virtually ready to enter that last week, although I want to do one more piece. I kept saying I want one more piece of artwork. Then normally it takes the artist like 2 days, and he's like, comes out perfect. This one went backwards and forwards, but we're going to do another one. I just had another idea last night, because I got to get myself booked on a bunch of comic booky shows, like comic skate shows, so to round up the campaign. Anyway, two freaking awesome comic books. You get a bunch of extras when you buy them, or you can buy the extras on their own. You have the For the Mail Gaze cards, based on my 12-year-old titillations. We have Keeping the British End Up. Let me make this one a bit bigger. There you go. Good. Make things bigger. Keeping the British End Up. We have Party Like It's 1999. We have Don't Even Think It's Citizen. We have No Hanky Panky in the TARDIS. We have I'm Sensing Strong Emotions, Captain. And of course, we have the fantabulous I'm Sensing... Oh, no, not Sensing Strong Emotions. That's the last one. The Force is Female. The Force is Female. So the last one I want to do, again, it's going to take me about a week to get booked on these shows. The last one I want to do is Raquel Welch from the Land That Time Forgot. A little fur bikini with a spear, maybe a little bit more suggestive than it was. But in the background, put the Time Machine from the movie The Time Machine, that iconic design. Listen, if I could find a model kit of that, that was they had the little thing spinning around about, I would love that. Anyway, when we hit $8,000, Era's going to get this poster for free. It's The Eyes Have It, not The Eyes Have It. This is a Bohemian Time and Space. It was a Bohemian Time and Space. Or you can get it as an add-on at $3. We have The Eyes Have It. We have Great Balls of Fire, and the one I've been waiting for is Forever Young. Forever Young, an aging Fourth Doctor and Sarah Jane Smith just growing old together, adventuring the TARDIS. Oh, I love that idea. Love it to bits. So there you go. Go check it out now. Thank you very much. Let's go look at this story. Now, Bryan Hitch, really good artist. Really good and very influential artist. He basically designed the MCU, in my opinion. The MCU, before the MCU, there was a comic book version of it, which they clearly use as a template, called The Ultimates, which Bryan Hitch was the artist on. And that's where they made Samuel Jackson, was it Nick Fury, and his design for the Iron Man costume is it wasn't identical to the Iron Man we saw, Robert Downey Jr. wear, but it had that very realistic functionality to it, right? It felt, tangible. It felt solid. And also he was brought into Doctor Who in 2005 to do a bunch of designs. And you can see his influence. You see his influence throughout his design, especially in the Cybermen. Like he's the Cybermen that were in the 2006 season, very much designed by him. It has that real Bryan Hitch feeling. So anyway, comic book industry has exploded. Comic book industry has imploded rather than exploded. The people making comics have decided they would rather be virtuous than be employed, right? So comic book industry has imploded. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be printing physical comics. Warner Brothers, they're ending physical media. That's a report over. But I think physical comics are on the way out. The page rates for artists have plummeted, especially superstar artists, which is what I will call Bryan Hitch. They have absolutely plummeted. They've been capped. I think your page rate, the highest page rate I was getting this from Ether Van Sciver's stream yesterday, was about $250 a page, I think, for pencils. You could double that if you do your own inks. But then if you're on an exclusive contract, you would get percentage of the book, which would kind of like double that again, and it'll basically make your earnings go up. So they've got rid of exclusive contracts, so they're making less money. So as a result, people are working much quicker and not putting enough time into their work, which is showing. And it shows here. However, Mr. Hitch ran afoul of some members of fandom that in 2021 you can't run afoul, which we're going to be looking at why in a minute. Tie everything together. In the latest example of disdain for the readers that has become increasingly common amongst the comic book industry professionals. Well, okay, this is written by John F. Trent, right? I take it. No, Spencer Bakuli, right? So, yeah, listen, from 2016, 2017 onwards, comic book professionals would routinely go on Twitter and say you're the worst person ever because you don't share their insane, ideas on politics or identity. So, that's had that set up pretty well. And disrespect to the fan base has been very, very normal. Was normalized at that point. But this was mainly done from the other side of the cultural aisle, I would say. The more progressive side of the cultural aisle, which is, I think, the people who Bryan Hitch has just pissed off, which we're going to see. So here, So Bryan Hitch recently responded to criticism on his Infinite Frontier. They use the word, against Van Sciver said this, they use the word infinite on everything. Infinite Frontier #1 variant cover by inviting fans critical of his work to F off. Okay, that's not really your most professional way of going about it. The variant cover features Kevin Ellis, the Superman of Earth 23, almost certainly the Superman they're going to be using in the J.J. Abrams Superman. Again, I kept saying, I think the apocalypse might be coming. At least we won't have to see it. At least we won't have to see any of these terrible things they're going to make. The leader of the multiversal... And let me be clear, the Covenant Superman, never read him, may be fantastic. I think J.J. Abrams' take on him is going to be obnoxious to the obnoxious degree. Multiverse team Justice Incarnate was first revealed by popular Aquaman Twitter user, the Aquaverse, who shared the art to their Twitter account on April 25th. Okay, 3 whole days ago. Hashtag Superman Infinite Frontier variant cover by the Bryan Hitch. Hey, listen, it looks pretty good to me. But I wasn't really looking. However, following the cover's debut, many fans began to criticize Hitch for his depiction of Ellis's hairstyle. So this is something that I found out from John Boyega, that white people don't understand about black people, and I completely believe him, right? I completely believe him. So when they made, what's the name of that awful movie? The Rise of Skywalker, right? The Rise of Skywalker. And I think John Boyega, freaking awesome. I love John Boyega. Great actor, I'm pretty much, he's one of the few people I can say, if he's in a movie, I'm interested in watching it still, So great actor, and just terribly sidelined from The Last Jedi onwards. His character was fantastic, right? I love that bit where he picks up that lightsaber in Force Awakens, and you get a feeling there's something going on there. Yeah, that's all forgotten. And he is treated terribly. So listen, is this caused by Hollywood racism? Could be. Could well be. So anyway, they wanted him to grow out his hair for the Rise of Skywalker, which he was not happy about. Not happy about at all. So he gets there and he finds the hairdresser doesn't have any idea how to look after black people's hair. Right? It's like, Listen, this is $1 billion, it's supposed to be $1 billion movie. You know, they should have, he could have gone crazy and got a hairdresser that you had to do it. So yeah, he was pissed about that. He found that racist. So, again, so this depiction of his hairline, did not elate, apparently, Black comic book Twitter, which is a thing, which I have no idea about, so which we're going to learn about right now. They took particular note of both his side points that they believe were unnecessary, given his lack of widow's peak. It's just how far back his hairline went. So, was it this guy at whatever name observed Kryptonian barbers ain't S apparently. Yeah, they're not very good. Yeah, it does look like that. Kryptonian barbers don't know exactly what they're doing. The other's good, but their hairline though, shit, pushed right back. It's higher than LeBron's. Right, so people are kind of ranking on it. What self-respecting black man will walk out of a barbershop looking like this? And you know what? I hear the criticism. It is a lack of understanding of black culture. But you know, it's not the end of the world. You know, I don't think it was done maliciously. What the heck is up with his hairline? So now Bryan Hitch made a mistake. At this point, he made a mistake. He made a mistake from according to both sides of cultural aisle. He said, "You lot can F right off," which is a pretty English expression. But like Bryan, no. So here are the two crimes you committed. One, you spoke badly to fans, which is fine in the progressive side of the aisle. Absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever. However, on the other side of the aisle, what they don't like is saying, talking badly to black people or talking about them collectively, to black people. So people are like, look, I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just having fun with it. So here is his mistake. Let me flick over to this. So this is a video from Miami Airport, from the white supremacist breakout Miami Airport. We see, I think, wait and see the urban decay. So we're just going to watch this whole, the minute 30 clip, and we'll see like there's a massive fight going on, right? There's massive fight going on concerning quite a few black people, right? Now, if I'm a policeman, if I'm a cop, and I see a violent altercation taking place, right? I am not going to get involved. I'm not going to get involved. It doesn't matter what happens. I am not going to get involved because look at this. This is crazy. Can I make this any bigger? Let me see if I can make this bigger. No, that makes it too big. 1 second. There you go. Yeah, this is just absolutely crazy. They're just like pummeling each other. And nobody wants to intercede. Why? Because the other day there was a couple of black people fighting with a knife fight, and one was stabbing another. Let me look at this. One was literally stabbing another. The policeman used deadly force. Was completely authorized. It was completely justified, yet still didn't matter. Vilified. His life's probably going to be over. They can't touch. They can't intercede because you can't say anything negative to black people under any circumstances whatsoever in the United States of America, which is a bit strange to me. And so basically, look, security just had to wait for the fight to finish. So that's the world we're living in right now. That is the universe we're living in right now. Let's see how this went down. Shortly after the same, Hitch deleted his tweet. Smart move, mate. Smart move. Did you delete it because you're rude to fans, or did you delete it because you were talking to black people? As of writing, it's not entirely clear. It's not entirely clear who exactly Hitch was referring to. Mention of you lot. I think, listen, I always want to look at people positively. I think he meant, the people criticizing him, right? Though some of them claim Hitch was making a blanket statement toward black individuals. They are going to do that. Just the way it is. These accusations are completely unfounded, as the subject of contention was the quality of the cover artwork rather than the skin. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. We're in 2021, 2021. You can't say anything to black people. Again, it doesn't matter if they are currently stabbing. If one black person is stabbing another black person, if you intercede, okay, and use deadly force to stop a black person killing another black person, you're a bad person, right? Yeah, yeah. So they don't care if one black person kills another black person, but they do care if a white person kills a black person. That seems to me that we're living in a deeply racist clown world, right? That does indeed seem that way to me. I don't know any other way of interpreting it. If you have any better ideas, let me know. But Bryan Hitch, keep your head down, mate. Keep your head down, mate. It's 2021. You can't say things like this anymore. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.